Hello people of the world, welcome. My name is Brunel. If you are new here and you don't know who the hell I am, that is my name. For those of you who already know who I am, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me. So you see in the title, Morphe has got 4 new eyeshadow palettes. I like these ones because they are small. They're not massive where maybe you can then leave half of a palette that you can't use. These are 9 palette eyeshadows. 9 palette eyeshadows, 9 eyeshadow palette. I don't know. The eyeshadow palette contains 9 shades. Okay. Jesus. Okay, this one is the Morphe 9K, which K for Khaki, and it's got obviously some greens in there, and it's got some browns and warm toned as well, and there is actually a deeper tone as well in here. It's a combination of a creamy matte according to Morphe and also shimmers. Has 3 shimmers, the rest are matte shades, and we're going to keep it nice and simple. You've seen at the beginning of it what the palette looks like, but just in case you missed it, I'm going to start off with this one. I'm going to go for the Khaki, since this is the Khaki eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to go for this first in my crease line. This one is also going to be all over my lid, and then I'm going to put the pop of green all over my lid as well. So we are going to get started. There isn't really much information. These shadows have got names, but you can only find the names online, I believe. I had the plastic on top here, which I've misplaced, so I don't know if the plastic actually had names on it. I don't think it did. No, I don't think it did. So first row, you've got here, let's have a look. It's going to be starting from this end. So you've got this one, which is It's Me, and then the next one is Please Hold, and then is Ring Back. And then underneath, you've got in the middle row, you've got You're a Natural, and then middle one is Dial Up, and then after that is Common Ground. Common Ground, that one. And then the last row, you've got Really Busy, and also Long Distance and Sell Yeah. Okay. On my eyes, got P. Louise Eye Base Rumor number 8. And I'm just going to actually tap this all over my lid and see how that applies. So let's just go with this. I'm going to start off with a darker green. I like this because it's actually got a really good mirror actually. So hopefully I haven't got the mirror in the way. Okay, so starting off, I'm looking at it, it's a little bit patchy for such a deep shade, but let me see. Oh, okay, so first layer, but you can tap it and build it up. Alright people, so far my thoughts are that it is a bit patchy at the beginning. You need to pack it slowly and then you can build it up. It is very pigmented, as you can see, super dark, much darker than I was expecting. But yeah, let's see how it blends. I'm going to go with the next shade, which is the matte green here. And I'm just going to apply that just above my crease line and blend it, and we'll see what it applies like. This one is a Morphe brush. It's just a blending brush, but unfortunately there's no name for it. So, sorry. But I'm just going to pat that in. Actually, it comes, quite a bit of color actually comes off of the brush. And there's a bit of fallout as well. So I'm just hoping that it doesn't turn out to be one of those muddy, dirty kind of greens. I'm just going to start applying that up here. You can see there's quite a bit of pigment actually. I don't think I like it. It's coming up. No. But we'll work with it. We'll work with it. But yeah. Okay, you can see a marked difference between the two. I've looked at this in daylight. This is so ashy. This is no, it's a no. It's an absolute no way. So what I did with the other eye is I actually went in with this brown here and to use that to blend. So I'm going to do the same thing with this eye, and hopefully it's going to work out, because no way, it's a no. It just looks so garish and so ugh. No, no, no. So we're just going to try and do that very slowly and get rid of this green. Hopefully this works. Oh gosh, I'm just going to have to take my time. What I'm finding is as I'm blending the two different shades, is really just taking away the previous shade so much so much more easily, including the darker green as well, literally just wiping it off. So I will have to go back in with the green. Okay, so I managed to blend the two shades together so that the eyes look the same, but I'm still not happy with this. So I'm going to dip into a completely different palette. Just happens to be here in front of me. I'm going into the new Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye palette, and I'm just going to go with the brown in this palette, this brown here, because it's just not working for me. Oh, yes, it's a bit deeper, but you know what? So I went back in with the darker green matte shade to kind of bring the color back in a little bit and intensify it. And now I'm just going to try the shimmer green and then tap it on top, and hopefully if it will work. I'm just going to press it. It's not bad. I would say the shimmers are performing much better than the mattes. Okay, so I'm just going to go and finish off the rest of my face, and we'll see the finished look, and then I'll give you my final thoughts if you haven't worked them out yet. If you haven't worked them out yet, you're not paying attention. Okay, see you in a mo. Ta-da! My amazing people, this is my face all done. Finito. My poor camera is going, I want to focus. But what can I say about this eyeshadow palette? Would I recommend this? This is a definite keep walking. Don't even bother looking. Don't even bother stopping. Just keep going straight past. It is a miss for me, unfortunately. I can't recommend this. I know it is £12. I like the concept of having 9 eyeshadows rather than a massive 28 eyeshadows. Not everyone wants to walk around with a huge eyeshadow palette or has got the space for them. So the idea of 9 eyeshadows is something that's manageable, that's small, that's travel friendly. Even though right now there's COVID and most people can't go anywhere. But never mind that. We'll forget that that's part of 2020. Okay, for now. Even though it is super friendly, you know, okay, you know, travel friendly, this is a fail because the deeper shades are patchy, take a lot more effort, have to be packed in very carefully. Once you start blending them with, you know, other shades, then they just really just go off. You lose the intensity completely. You have to go back and keep patting them in place, and it just takes a lot more effort than it needs to. Maybe it's just my skin tone, but anybody else, you know, darker than me, especially with a slightly lighter green shade, you're going to struggle. It comes out ashy as anything. It's horrible. It's just not nice at all. You guys saw I had to go and dip into a completely different eyeshadow palette, which I absolutely hate. I think when you've got the shades there, they should work together, and this one did not work for me. I've got at least 6 other eyeshadow palettes from Morphe, which I'm super happy with. Some of them are the more collaborations where they're more expensive. Others are not. They're just Morphe eyeshadows themselves, and I absolutely love them. This formula here, whatever they did with it, it was supposed to be creamy and whatever. I'm sorry, but no, it's a no. But that's my personal opinion. You guys might find it completely different. You might decide, you know what, I love the brand, I want to support Morphe, I'm going to do whatever you want. Spend your coin, you earned it, you spend it whichever you like. If you find a better way for them working, then that's great. By the way, the shimmers are not bad at all. I can't complain about the shimmers, but the mattes are no. And for me, when you've got mattes and shimmers, they all ought to work. You can't just have one type of formula working and the other one doesn't. So for that reason, it's a fail. Sorry, Morphe, but no. Move along. I'll be throwing it away. Sorry. But people, wherever you are across the world, stay safe, be happy, and hopefully you're not in lockdown again. Yeah, and that's it. And you guys will see me soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.